Yeah, it kind of snuck up a little bit. It looked like we had a good end set up, maybe a force, and kind of got a mistake out of Adam on his first one that really put him in tough shape. And then I made a real good freeze on my last, and he didn't have a shot to score, but he might have had a shot to cut us down to one. And fortunately for us, he missed it.
Again, you're rolling along nicely now after Monday.
Yeah, Black Monday. Yeah, it was the last 3 games have been good. I thought we played pretty well. We could still be sharper, and we're going to need to be once we go up against Alberta and Northern Ontario now in our next 2. So hopefully we can sharpen it up this afternoon and come out with another win. So it's going to be an important game for us. You know what? It's just we seem to throw in these mistakes out of nowhere. These shots, 0% shots where you don't get any benefit from it, and actually hurt yourself by throwing it. So we've been doing that a lot more than I'd like, and if we can eliminate those, I think we've been pretty precise on our other shots. It just seems to be those little brain farts that creep in every now and then.
Whose fault is that?
Whoever's throwing, really. None of us are immune to them. Nobody out here is immune to them, but you try and eliminate them as much as you can. And if we could do that, we've just had more than normal so far this week. So hopefully we can eliminate them.
Yeah, honestly, when I saw the teams piling up province to province coming to this Brier, I figured 6 and 5 might get into a tiebreaker with the strength of the field and how even everyone is. And I figured maybe 7 and 4 might get you clear in. So that was kind of my little prediction. I'm not surprised to see everyone kind of around the 2-3 losses. I would have never expected us to be at 8-0. I mean, obviously you want to win as many games as possible, but 8-0 right now is a little bit beyond our expectations, I would say, in this field.
Yeah, well, our provincial were mid-January, so after that we didn't have a chance to play any Gonspeed. So we're a little rusty to start the week. It's starting to come along. A little bit tired right now because that's our 3rd draw in a row we're playing, and we're playing again this afternoon. So we'll have to get through. Hopefully there's some gas left in the tank for this afternoon's game. Every time I came to the Brier and we played Jamie Kuwait, well, it always came down to the last rock. So we knew what we were up against. He's an amazing shot maker, and when he's in, when he's hot, he's hot. So we had to keep our focus and put the rocks around in a proper space and leave myself a few shots if we were in trouble like in 9th, and things worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it was tight. We played on kind of 2 different sheets out there today. The first 5, it was a little heavier than yesterday, and a lot of swing, crazy swing. And then at about the 5th, 6th end, it really straightened up and then got quite quick. And so it was, it wasn't real easy out there, but I thought both teams adjusted pretty well. And made some pretty good shots, kind of coming home. Made it an interesting game. Yeah. It wasn't looking well. It was looking good, and then it wasn't. And then my first one kind of ended up. It was going to give us a chance at something, anyways. And unfortunately for him, he didn't quite get the curl at the end. And like I say, it was just getting straighter as the game went. So he got caught on that a little bit, I guess. And and we were fortunate.
Yeah, that was a tough one. We struggled a little bit there, and just again. We needed to really stay sharp on the ice, and it caught us on a few spots. But we battled hard. We really stayed positive, pulled together throughout that whole game. There's many times where we could have just, thrown in the towel, and we hung tough, and that was a big one.
That's basically what you're doing though right now, just hanging in there, right?
Yeah, it seems like there's no easy games out there. I'm proud of our team for really pulling together, and we got a good thing going right now, and every game's huge from here on in.
Change been good for you personally? You're happy sweeping? You're happy in your role?
I got a few more blisters than I was hoping to get in this Brier, but that's what happens when you got to work hard for wins, and it's been great. I think that this is the dynamic we need on the team. This is the energy we need, and we were just missing something before, and we seem to be real close to having it right back there. So.